Welcome back, everybody, to the Aaron's High Cap Adventure Radio program. It's November 10th, 2018. We're here live. We've got about 24 minutes to go. And to the left of me, I've got sitting Susan Sterle. Don't get her upset. She knows how to use a firearm and use it well. Susan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And not only are you good with a gun, you're good with a paintbrush, too.
That's right. I am good with paintbrush.
It's always a pleasure to have you. Hey, let's
Thank
check
you.
her mic. Is she good with the mic? I'm moving it.
Can you hear me?
We good? Give me a test. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
All right, we're good. Okay. Susan, you've been coming to the shop for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes.
And you're a very good shot. You're always willing to learn and get better, and you have done so, and you're so close. You're so close to getting a competition win, and one day we're going to have that done for you. But we got you in here for a different reason, because you're a really good artist, and you got some great things going on with your artist work. But before we do that, why don't you tell everybody who you are on your own words, and then segue it into what you do with your painting.
Okay. Well, my name is Susan Sterle, and I am, by trade, a graphic designer, web editor, photographer. I also have been painting since I was in 5th grade and went to art school. I went to UT and graduated with a Bachelor's of Fine Art at UT. And so I've been painting a long time, off and on, for the last 4 years. So let's just say that I'm old and I've been painting a long time.
You're
anyway,
seasoned. You're not old.
I'm seasoned, and I'm just like Matt likes to go into the liquor store and get excited about liquor in the store. I really enjoy painting, and I get excited with linseed oil smell. It's awesome.
We need to clarify that. I go in there excited as to the types of drinks I can make for other people.
Well, okay.
All right.
Okay, well, that was excellent clarification on your part.
All right.
But no, I love to go out and drive around the countryside and look for things to paint. I love to paint animals, actually, and about 4 months ago, I went out in the back roads and found these white donkeys on the side of the road, and they came up to me. I got out of the car. They came up to me, and they were just having a great time looking at me, pretty much talking, without talking. And I got some really good pictures of them, so I've painted 2 of them in a series, and one is called Ass in the Grass. This was as the sun was going down. It's always better to go out when the sun's going down or the sun's coming up. And then I also have one that's called Happy Ass by the side of the road, and he's pretty much just has an attitude, and he's really cute. You can actually. That is Ass in the Grass.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be showing the video. You get to see it probably Tuesday or so. But right now, I'm showing an ass in the grass, which is a animal. Okay, and there it is. That's pretty cool, Susan. And we're making a point here. Not only do I want to promote Susan because she's a great shooter and a great painter, but we're leading up to something, and so just be patient with us. But that's awesome. It looks great on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to buy this painting if you're into animals like that or just that type of decor. It's a really nice painting. Is there anything special you want to say about it besides the setup?
They are white. These asses are white, and they were just absolutely beautiful. They're just this
isn't a racist ass, is it?
No,
Okay, right.
no.
I'm trying to be politically hip.
Yeah, no, we're PC here.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is Ass in the Grass is 18 by 24 oil on canvas. I like to paint with oil, but I'll also paint with acrylic, and I also love to draw. But
I was always a charcoal pen and ink type of person. Do you do that much?
Yeah, I've done all of that before.
I could never really get or master the painting. I don't know. I made too much of a mess.
Well, I also teach art classes, and we'll talk about that a little later, too. You can look at these and purchase these. You can go to susansterleblog.com and see all the paintings I've done recently, and email me if you're interested in purchasing one, or I do lots of commission work. I love to do dogs, and I've done lots and lots of dogs and cats. You send me the photograph, and we make him come alive on canvas. That's what we do.
I didn't really want to spoil it, but you're saying commission work and pictures come alive, and we've got a couple things going on. Do you want to talk about some other paintings first before we talk about the finale here?
Sure.
Now, I love this one here, the one with the silos. It's just a very it's a peaceful looking picture.
I love to paint silos. I've painted the silos in Heidenheimer, These silos are from Zapchikville. Coming home from East Texas or A&M, you come around the corner, and there's the Zapchikville silos. And every time you come around, they look different every time you go by them. And depending upon the time of year or whatever, you'll have a lot of corn in front of them, or it'll be brown, and they are just super beautiful.
I get the impression, looking at this picture, I'm either sitting on the side of the road having a cup of coffee, reading the paper or something, or I'm driving in a convertible and the wind's blowing through my hair as I drive past this view. And we've all seen views like this with the silos. It's very nice. It's a peaceful picture, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one is for sale, and you can go to, of course, again, SusanSterleblog.com to check them out. And I also do. I love to do dogs. I'm an absolute dog lover, and I have cats. I like cats too.
Now, who's this?
This is Molly, fierce and loyal little Chiweenie. Actually, part Chihuahua and part Dachshund.
That's kind of like what our dog is.
Yeah, but just a beautiful little dog, and that dog's a friend of mine owns that dog, and but I've done all kinds of animals, and they make great Christmas gifts, by the way.
Do we look alike?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Fierce and loyal.
All right, let's talk about fierce and loyal. A little runt, barks a lot, doesn't do much. Okay. Now, we talked about you doing commissions and pictures or paintings off of pictures. Why don't we talk about this one behind us, and then we'll talk about what we're going to be doing, and then we can tell everybody how they can get classroom.
All right. Well, I have a friend at work, and he's a retired command sergeant major, and he was in Operation Desert Shield, and he was in a tank in Operation Desert Shield and took a photograph of them, in progress of Desert Shield. And in this photograph, there's no shooting. There's nobody's firing any, shells or, the action hasn't started. So it's a very peaceful photograph, and it's in the desert. So everything's very muted, sand color and gray. And so what I did was I took that photograph and I added shooting. It has tanks and Apache helicopters in it, and different kinds of not a Bradley tank. I don't know my tanks.
You got your Bradley fighting vehicle, and then you got your Abrams tank.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got those are Abrams right there, and then you got your looks to be Apache helicopters flying over. But in this particular one, you took artistic creativity and you had the tank firing.
Right.
And it's got the big fireball at the end of the barrel there. But I was stationed out in the desert for 2 years, and it's a beautifully clean place, the desert. Even though it's all full of sand, you get this respect for it. And I got transported to the desert post, Fort Irwin, California. I was out there for 2 years, and I came there from Fort Bragg. And Fort Bragg's trees, grass, the whole works. I wake up, I get on the bus, get into Fort Irwin, wake up, and I see, oh my gosh, I'm in a dust bowl. I hated it for 6 months, but after that, I absolutely love the desert. So when I see this picture, I understand the calmness and the peacefulness of it. Obviously, this picture's got the tank firing, but the photograph that you had, I can imagine it being peaceful, because I was on tanks, totally into helicopters. I could just picture the scenario. It was real nice, and you did a fantastic job on this to illustrate the vehicles and the helicopters and the...
This group is the Iron Tigers, and I've kind of indicated that in the sky area.
And so this was a commission painting.
Right.
And I'm sure the individual loves it. Now, let's segue over to what we're going to be doing here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Susan here paint a beautiful picture for a 2018 American Minuteman. Okay, is that what we call it?
That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it 2018 American Minuteman.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
The size is 30 by 40 inch oil on canvas, very large. 30 by 40 is a large painting. And it's going to be a painting of American Minuteman with what kind of...
In general, ladies and gentlemen, you get the picture of a Minuteman. They're usually in the colonial clothes with the triangular hat, the three-pointed hat, and the musket. Well, Then you've seen some people who've converted it to the same picture, however they put the M16, M4 rifle in their hands. Well, in this particular picture, it's going to be a 2018 Minuteman. It could be anybody. It could be somebody wearing a three-piece suit. In a minute, they pick up their rifle, they're ready to go. It could be a person in their hunting outfit. It could be a person in shorts. It doesn't matter. In this particular one, it's going to be an individual holding his M4. He's going to have jeans and his...
he has camo shirt
Camo
and
shirt.
camo hat.
Bandana, the whole works. It's just a typical person at that particular moment in time. It was necessary to pick up the weapon, and it's going to have a nice backdrop of a flag and all that. And we're doing this for a few reasons. One, it's cool. Two, it promotes Susan's capabilities of being an artist and a painter. And three, it's going to help with funds for the show. It takes a lot of money to produce this show. And what we're going to do is we're going to be selling tickets for it. The tickets will be $20 a piece. And it'll basically be you buy a ticket. If you win, you get the photo. So it'll be like a $500 painting approximately. How much
No,
is a
the
painting
paintings. That painting is going to be worth about $2,000.
$2,000. Okay, so by that, sorry, I didn't mean to change that. So here you have an opportunity for $20, and we'll be posting more and explaining more and telling you where you can get your tickets and all that kind of stuff. But if you want tickets in advance, you can email me at aaronsgunshop@gmail.com and we can get you squared away. But it's going to be a beautiful painting, and Master Key is in the house. I've already feel the bruises coming on me. Okay. You can contact me at aaronsgunshop.com. Go to aaronsgunshop@gmail.com. Send me an email. Just contact me one way or another. Tell me how many tickets you want. And we're going to be doing this pretty soon. I'm going to think within the next 30 days, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and once we get the painting done, we'll have a picture of it so you can get to see what it looks like. And it's $20 per ticket. If you win, you got an awesome painting by a local artist. And you help to help her. You help to help the show. Everybody wins, okay? So it's a pretty cool deal. Tell everybody now, Susan, what they can do for classes, because I know you do a lot of classes.
I'm starting a drawing class and a painting class in January. I have a studio in downtown Temple. It's on 8 North 9th Street. That's the address. And they are 6-week classes, and I can teach oil, or as far as the painting class goes, we teach oil or acrylic. And the drawing class is basics. You learn to use the pencil. We talk a lot about composition. We do this in all of our classes, but the drawing class is more of a basic class where you'll learn composition and perspective and things like that. So if you are interested in that, go to the blog again and email me. It's susansterleblog.com. My last name is spelled Sterle.
Do you have a phone number? Did I miss the phone number?
Let's do 254-239-4737.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's another thing too. I think we got this through the conversation, but there's a lot of times you don't want a photo, you want a painting, but you want a painting of your photo. So don't forget, if you got that special picture that you just want it to look like a painting, give her a call, email her, whatever, show her what you've got there, and she can give you some great ideas, give you some ideas of what it might, how long it take, what it costs, what she can do, creative input, the whole works. So I think it's a pretty good deal. And don't forget, on about Tuesday probably, this video will come up and you get to see all those paintings. Otherwise, you can go check out Susan. You got the paintings.
All the paintings are on my blog, susansterleblog.com.
Fantastic. Anything else?
Nope.
I think we're good. Joel, let's take a break, and when we come back, I'll be doing a couple of quick announcements, and then Master Cindy Key, owner of Central Texas Martial Arts Academy, will be abusing me for your benefit. See you on the other side.